you for getting up early on an hour-forward morning. I know this is rude in a lot of levels. This is rude programming, I get that. But as you can see behind me with this beautiful setup, this takes time at night to get all built because this is a music stage, and obviously you've seen all the equipment we've had up here. All of this hides back there in a locker, and so everything has to be broken down and rebuilt. And so, long story short, I know it sucks, but this is the time we got. So, as you can see by this beautiful set, we are built and ready for a cooking throwdown. I've got to ask, have you noticed these three gentlemen's food being prepared around the restaurant? We knew it was the 10th anniversary. We knew we had to do something a little different. We knew we wanted to do something special. And we thought, where Holland American is fantastic, and they do a great job taking care of us always. One of the places that's difficult is to ask a kitchen that is not necessarily familiar with true soul food, true Southern food, and to ask them to do that, right? Same as asking you to do something that's outside your comfort zone. So no matter how much we ask, and it's never their fault, it's just difficult to emulate. Because let's be honest, everyone in this room has a favorite recipe for each one of these things, and none of them are the same, are they? None of them are identical. So it's tricky for them to do it. So we brought in these three gentlemen to come in and work in our galley. They work with the chefs on board. They work they're hand in hand. They're in the galley. They're preparing for the main dining room. They're also preparing for the Lido restaurant and for the late night snack. And I know I'm speaking on behalf of Star Vista Live when I say thank you, gentlemen, for all that you've done for us. We love you. So the first thing we're going to put out here is over there, you see three judges. Now, why do we have judges? Well, this is a challenge. We have three fabulous celebrity chefs with us. We have all three of them. I'll introduce them to you in a second. And how many, by round of applause, have seen the Food Network television show Chopped? Who's seen Chopped? Okay. We talked to the chefs and we said, let's have some fun. And I actually, first question I asked, I said, who's the better chef? All three of them raised their hands. So this is not going to go lightly. There's not like a dominant, there's no alpha. There's three alpha chefs on this stage. And we looked at it, so we stocked the pantry. But right here are three sets of items that they don't know what's on these plates, okay? They don't know what's on them. The game is very simple. They can cook one dish each, anything they want, with breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever they want. They're all going to cook a dish, but they must use everything that's on their mystery plate, or at least a taste or a sampling, you know, some bit of whatever's on their mystery plate. Before I welcome our chefs out here, let's put our judges out here. First judge is also my co-host this morning. It is not easy to get a man of this stature out of bed this early. You know him, you love him. Give it up for Ray. Good morning.
Morning. How are y'all? How's everybody?
We're good.
Yeah.
How many of you saw Ray's first show this cruise early in the week?
Thank you.
And you're back up tonight.
Yeah,
right?
back up tonight, 7:45.
7:45, right here.
7:45. So right here.
If you've not been on a previous cruise, Ray is one of our comedians. In fact, he's probably, forgive the term, our resident comedian. We go back to him all the time.
I appreciate it.
Because the man is just that funny, and he's that fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
He is going to co-host with me, and at the end, he's going to take one of these chairs as a judge.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're going to make sure it's good.
I
was in the back listening, Jason. I have to say to people, Jason and I have a relationship off Soul Train Cruise, so he's a dear friend, and I love you because he's so political. You see how he was like, we had to bring some people and out of your comfort zone. I was like, we had to bring some black people on to cook black food. It was really that simple. I understand Jason doesn't want to say that, but it was like we had to get some real.
What's going to happen this morning
and the people are still confused at the counter. He's like, no, grits.
G-R-I-N. So what's going to happen today is I'm going to say all the things, and Ray's going to translate. To say the things that I'm thinking that I need to say and want to say, but obviously I cannot say.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get down to it. The rose between our thorns. She is one of your co-hosts on this cruise. Absolutely gorgeous, Miss Angela Stribley. Come on out, Angela. Say good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Y'all look hungry. Are you hungry?
Well, they're not eating. You're eating. We can't feed them because we don't know what's about to happen up here, so we don't want to take that chance.
Well, I'm hungry, so it all works out.
Perfect. I'm going to have you head on over to your chair. You are judge number 2. Now, judge number 3, we wanted somebody truly impartial. And I love it. It cannot be from the audience. For health and safety purposes, it cannot be from out there. We wanted someone truly impartial. Meaning we did not want someone that maybe is a huge fan and knows one of these chefs personally. Maybe they're a big fan of it. So we actually asked someone from the ship. And when you ask someone from the ship staff, you really start at one position and hope that person says yes, and then you kind of move from there. Our Captain Yeroon Byans. I gotta ask, Captain, what makes you a food expert?
I travel around the world and I try the local cuisine every place that I go. So I've seen and tasted a lot of different foods.
Yeah. And where are you from, sir?
From the Netherlands.
Holland. But your lovely wife is from
Malaysia. So we travel a lot in Asia as well and we taste the foods over there.
And his wife is on board, and matter of fact, she has a powerful position. This is what makes him doubly qualified. Your wife is the
Food and Beverage Director.
Let's hear for Captain Yeroon Byans.
Ooh, so we don't have to pay him.
Yeah, he's employed already. All right, let's get the chefs up here. Now, this is like a boxing match, okay? These guys they love each other, but not right now. They do not, okay? There is no love lost in this moment, right? See Ture getting out of the way? I'm going to back up too. Yeah, we already know. Gentlemen, make sure your mic packs are switched on in the back. Now we're going to get you fired up here. First, we'll do the man whose face and name has been attached to most of this, but I want to make something clear, and he will make it clear as well. This is a partnership. This is not one man with 2 sous chefs. Don't think like that. These are 3 world-class A-level chefs, and they are a partnership, and they work together. We struck the partnership with Chef Rome first, and so that's why you see his name on everything. But these 3 are equal standing with us, and we are very honored and blessed to have them. Starting things off, let's welcome the man down. Give it up for Chef Rome.
Oh, his mic work. Chef Rome.
Chef Rome, are you switched on there? You're on.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Turn it off. That had to be Rick.
Chef Rome, take a moment. Tell all these fine folks where you're from.
Everywhere.
Oh.
So I'm originally from East Orange, New Jersey, by way of North Carolina, by way of Ohio, and by way of everywhere the military sent me.
I can't say it's either military or warrants. You know, I ain't gonna move around that much.
Hey man,
You'll
somebody
notice
has to take my picture off there.
you notice he delicately touched every state you could possibly be from. And just in case you weren't from there, by the way, I served, so he touched it all. Yeah. He's currently looking for the cure for cancer and rescues stray dogs. Good
And
Lord.
I feed the hungry children.
I told everybody last night there's people starving on Carnival. So, I don't work there. If you go on Carnival, listen, it's great. Carnival's lovely, but they do not have this food on Carnival right now. They do not have this.
They don't have this comedian on Carnival. They tried. They can't afford me. They tried.
They even offered you a place to sleep. Are you in the middle? All right. Next chef up, please put your hands together for Chef Dre.
Dre.
Get him right, right? Louisiana's finest.
Chef Dre, tell them where you're from, sir.
Well, I have the pleasure of having a stability and stable residence. I'm from New Orleans only, not North Carolina, not all over the world. It's a pleasure being here. Hope to bring you some great food.
I like it.
Oh.
Now, the last chef will bring out, I was instructed that Chef Dre is kind of the peacekeeper.
That's funny.
Between naughty and naughtier up here. So the last chef we're going to give it up for and bring up here. Let's hear it for Chef Rick. Chef Rick, come on in.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Good.
He is not Chicago's finest. Somebody lied to him.
tell them where you're from, sir.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois, South Side,
Right, sir.
by way of Georgia at the moment. Glad to have all y'all with us. Y'all ready?
Now, tell me one thing before we undo this. Let's get a quick little bit, because Chef Rome and I were talking. All of you are responsible for the entire menu and all the items, but there's people that do specialty things around the ship, right? Like the chicken is someone's recipe and on down. Tell us a little bit about what each of you have brought to the cuisine this week.
Y'all been enjoying those collard greens? How about that cabbage? I know you've been enjoying that sweet potato cornbread and that sweet potato cheesecake. So you already know who's gonna win this, right?
This guy. Chef Dre.
I'm sure people in here have enjoyed the gumbo.
Gumbo is dope. Gumbo is dope.
If you experienced last night, you probably had a good taste of that bourbon, sweet potato mashed potatoes that was on the menu. The jerk pork loin is one of mine as well.
I'm sorry. He kissing up to
He's a hater. Oh, my bad.
Come on, man.
Finish up, Dre. Finish up.
I'm good. I'm gonna let this guy be a distraction.
Chef Ricky, what have you brought to the table this week?
So first of all, these guys right here understand who holds the belt. Yeah.
Tell them what that means.
Oh, Lord.
So what that means is we've already battled once before. I don't like battling my brothers. Let's just make that clear. But when I have to, I gotta take off the gloves and hit real hard. But just to stay on subject.
I was wondering. I'm like, you have another question?
I'll bring that
I was gonna
back.
bring you back.
Yeah. So have you all tasted the turkey and the dressing with the mashed potatoes? Yeah? And if you didn't, you missed a real treat. There was apples, onions, and all the other good stuff in those potatoes. Right? Big, bold flavors. That's all I gotta say.
I did taste the turkey.
He's also responsible for that banging macaroni and cheese.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him his props for that. That's the one thing he did right in his life.
All right. Now, just like the TV show Chopped, within reason, like the TV show Chopped, we have 3 mystery plates up here. 3 mystery plates. I've been told they're identical, which I kind of hope they are. Gentlemen, do you want to sneak around actually, and let's come unveil these out front. Come on out front. Show them your fancy aprons. Come on. And let's come on out, and you can separate it a little bit. You don't have to stand side by side. But let's open these up. Chef Rome, you got one plate. Chef Dre's got one plate. Chef Rick got one. Chef Rome, get off the judges. Get off the judges. Get off the judges. All right, on the count of 3, let's lift what we got. Let's lift the cover. 1, 2, 3, and let's show these guests what we have. Okay, let's show the guests. Rome, would you take yours and bring it out here? Show the guests what we got. All right, on each plate we have.
Wow.
What we got here?
So we got some pomegranates. Okay.
Pomegranates.
Okay.
Pomegranates. We have
Duck breast.
duck breast. Ooh, now this one is the home run ball. This is
This is a curved ball.
salted shrimp fry
I ain't
paste.
even never seen salted shrimp fry.
At all. Chef Pablo, for real.
Oh, they put some real bullshit in there.
I'm glad you said it because I was thinking.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Hey, look, I got to tell you all, this is a Soul Train cruise. This has nothing to do with soul.
That's why we gave it to you.
They want to see what you gonna
Do
do.
exactly. We want to see that talent. So here's the
What you
deal.
said about this again?
That's
This
some
is
real bullshit. Listen, they ain't spared no expense. That's the real bullshit.
Here's the deal, chefs. You're all about to make a dish of your choice to serve to these 3 judges. You have to use some essence of all 3 items that is on your plate. And let me add a degree of difficulty because I have my own secret item for you. One of your judges is a pescatarian. So good luck on that. Yes.
So that guest is gonna have a shrimp,
Yeah.
salted shrimp cake.
Yeah.
Right,
Listen,
but we also need some of that duck and pomegranate in there.
just saying. That's
Gotta
why.
all be in
That's the
there.
4th thing. All right, you can
Gotta
go
all
back
be in
behind.
there.
You can go back behind. You can go back behind. Get ready. Dre is stunned. I'm going to turn Dre around and walk him. Dre has forgot what is happening.
Now all that where you from don't matter. I'm from here. I'm from here. They don't have no duck in Detroit, in Chicago. Ain't no pomegranate.
Southside?
It's outside.
And I'm still repping the South Side,
There
baby.
you go. As it should be.
I can tell you one thing, it's gonna look like a hookah lounge in here with all that.
All right, chefs, we discussed briefly what kind of time do you think is appropriate for the dish you're about to make? Did we say it is 40 minutes?
40.
40 minutes. Now here's what's going to happen. Just like the magic of TV, we're going to be hosting, walking, and talking through this whole thing. So this isn't going to be a quiet watch them cook for 40 minutes. But chefs, you may pick up your utensils. Your 40 minutes starts now. All right, so...
Oh, I need some music.
Oh, can we get, put a little bit of BGM on, a little bit of background music on the Soul Train playlist for me. Just bring it up.
Excuse me, host, can I have you all over here?
What do you need?
I want you to take a
No, we know it. I know it's something. Ture, go ahead, Ture. Go ahead and get a little snoot of that.
Get a whiff of that.
Yeah, that was perfect. Keep that up.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes!
It's too early for that. It's too early.
Yo, y'all going.
So let's start with Chef Dre. Chef Dre's already moving quick. Chef Dre, do you roughly know what you're going to be preparing today, or what are we doing?
I got an idea. I got
A
a
little pasta
starter. I'm
going
starting
on
off with some pasta.
Little pasta.
Start with
We're
pasta.
gonna see
The
what
rice
that
over
is
here.
like, right?
Okay, so Chef Dre's starting
He's
with
still
pasta.
looking around.
Chef Rome, what are we doing? Starting with rice. Ooh, a rice base. Okay. And Chef Ricky, what are you starting with over here?
With a whole lot of love.
Rick's playing a different game than the rest.
We're playing by itself, man.
What do you have?
Exactly.
I have rice.
I'm a league of my own.
Yes, Lord.
So, when's the last time you three battled? When's the last time the competition took place?
What, a few months ago? Couple of months? Was it
A couple of
December?
months. And Chef Ricky, you walked away with that belt, did you?
I got it right here.
What, when you get into a challenge like this, gentlemen, when you get into something, fish paste, or shrimp paste coming out early for everybody.
Okay.
When you're doing a battle like this and you're given weird items, do you adjust your menu that you were thinking of, or do you adapt just the item to your menu? So Chef Rome, are you still going to make what you were kind of planning on, but you're using the shrimp paste now?
Well, that's just it. I had no plan.
You had no plan. Oh,
So,
he's Acapulco.
Chef Rome looked like he did something fly though. He put the rice with the shrimp base.
Yeah.
And so now it's going to be like
Soaking it
a flavored thing with
Kind
the
of a-
rice.
Are you kind of going risotto style?
Now that Chef Dre over here sabotaging
Yeah,
me.
I see where you're going.
appreciate it. That's a good idea.
I got it.
We got the thin slice on the duck breast over here.
Yeah, Ture, what's going on over there?
We got a little thin slice on the duck breast with it. What is that? A tiered cut? You gonna season it?
I would tell you my technique, but I got two competitors
I
right
see.
here.
But you get that duck breast cut open so you can season it.
Maybe.
Okay. Don't want to give away no secret. Don't want to give away. I do know the chefs that all of you guys immediately got that shrimp base into a.
Because you gotta boil that down.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all got that cooking quick.
So, just to give people an idea,
Okay. Got the duck breast in the skillet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
chefs from Holland.
That's an acquired. That's an acquired everything.
Captain has smelled some funky stuff.
Taste.
Captain is not afraid.
Chef, who's got the baking dish out? Who's going with the cookie sheet?
Oh, all of us got
Yeah, it's different.
You don't have to. Anybody else want a little sniff of this? Yeah, come on, all over. Ture, it's your show right now.
Listen, anybody want to get their sinuses cleared, go ahead. And if you've been having trouble bringing things back up, go ahead and take a sniff of that. It's good to see y'all here this morning. I hope you did not come here to eat first. Hope y'all went to eat and then come here for entertainment, little taste. A lot of times y'all don't understand tastings. People think it's a plate for everybody. It's not. It's a couple plates, a couple tastes. And please be patient. I eat with you. I'm not the comedian or the celebrity that be in the dining room. I eat with y'all. So stop badgering these people at the counter. They doing the best they can. Y'all are on their ass. Almost got an argument this morning. Lady talking about, no, I've been standing here for a minute. I'm like, it's a line.
We have a distinct two-sided reaction to the shrimp fry salted paste. Some people are like, yeah, I cook with that all the time. Others, I think people are trying to leave.
Nah, there's nobody that goes. Well, Oakland, she's normally. Yeah, she's a worldly woman. I've known her for years. She gets around. That ain't no everyday smell. You don't get that around the way. You got to go out. That's the country stuff. That's in a different aisle. I'm telling you. I be at the market a lot. I've never seen that.
Philippines. It's from the
I be
Philippines.
in the international foods aisle. I've never seen that. But I do notice that the chef definitely got that broken down quickly. Chef, is that a flavor risotto? We're gonna do a rice. Okay. And Chef, I see we got mad veggies going on over here with the pasta.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I think I see a method to the madness coming over here. We got the pasta, the veggies. Chef, we got that skillet on, or what'd you do with that? I see you put it in the pan, man. Where'd the pan go? Oh, I see it over here, seasoned up. I see it. Oh, let me show him, Chef. Woo! Look at that. You got that duck breast seasoned up nice. That's duck breast. Look, I wouldn't even know what it was until he seasoned it. Now I know what it is. And now I want some. All right, Chef. I see you method to the madness.
Man, the madness is a dog on shrimp, whatever that is.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's gonna be whatever that is. Chef, you boiling over. Cool.
When somebody said, this is the kitchen, we do this.
That happens. Just wanted to let you know. You can get on top of it. Chef, he biting his style, Chef. He biting his style. Look at him. He didn't know what he was going to do with that duck breast till I showed him.
He didn't create that style. He didn't create that style.
He had that duck breast sitting in a bowl for 10 minutes. Now all of a sudden he know what to do with it. Y'all got listen.
Hey, that's the one of the game, baby. He should have turned his back.
All fair, right, Chef? You should have put that away.
Back, right.
It is good to see. Like, we got another duck breast here. It gets seasoned and sliced. These chefs is already into they almost into the cook mode. Everything's been prepped. Now it's almost time to cook. Oh, I ain't even gonna tell them what I see going on over here, Chef. I ain't even gonna tell them what I see going over here. That duck breast getting succulent. You gotta use big words when you want a Food Network. Succulent.
Get kicked off stage in some places using that word. Someone just asked a very valid question. They said, what does salted shrimp paste have to do with soul food and Southern cooking? The answer is nothing.
Nothing.
And that's the point. We don't want it to have to make it easy on him. We could have given them home run items, but we want to make these men work. We want to see what they can really do.
Yes.
So that's part of the goal here. It's salty. Chef Dre. Chef Dre.
Yeah.
Salted shrimp fry paste. Give folks some ideas in Southern cooking in general. How could this be used as a substitute? Is it salty? Do you boil it down?
It is salty. You would want to maybe mix it with a broth or mix it with a cream sauce or something of that nature, but you would want to go real light with that because it has a real robust flavor, but it's real salty.
So Chef Dre, are you saying that somebody can use that in their gumbo stock?
You possibly could. No. Lightly though, it's a little bit different taste than you really want in your gumbo. So you want to go light. Now, if you're looking for something to put in gumbo stock, you can go with your dry shrimp. You can crush them down into a powder or just put them directly in the stock. It'll give you that added shrimp taste or added seafood taste to your stock.
Jason, to follow up on what you were saying about soul food and
Yes, sir.
the ability to fix or prepare, and it doesn't really matter. Like soul food is not bound to one ethnic group. Soul food is the cooking that we cook just inherently. And a lot of times, for us, black people, black Americans specifically, soul food or the food we were allowed to cook was what we could get our hands on. You know what I mean? So this assimilation to, for example, fried chicken and watermelon. Well, watermelon was grown on a vine. It's easy to get to. We could steal those. Same thing with, I'm not keeping it real. Like, we was able to get that, right? So imagine if you were somewhere where duck were plentiful and that was what you were able to. So these brothers is great make these ingredients their soul food. It's what they're able to get. It's not about what we make it. It's about what they're able to get than what they turn it into. So this is gonna be dope because I see Chef here. I'm telling y'all, not ready. What's going on over here? This duck has been almost
Confit.
confit, but it's I see it coming together. It's like I don't even want to get into it. It's about to be a duck and rice dish that y'all are going to really enjoy. I see it coming together. All right, and I forgot about the pomegranates, but you didn't, did you, Chef?
No, sir.
Yeah, I see that.
And you're speaking too loud, man. I wanted them to forget.
Wait, that's one.
It smells good over here.
Hey, Ture,
Knife skills.
I have a great comment from a guest right here.
Yes.
I heard through the years, I'm from Alabama, that soul food really came from the, because we ate the soul of the animals. We ate their feet, gizzards, and that was discarded. And so therefore, that's where the soul came in. And as we got older and didn't want to say we ate pig feet, it became comfort food.
Right.
Yeah,
we had.
But that's what I was told.
Listen, I wouldn't be
Great story. Thank you for sharing that.
If you didn't hear the young lady, she said that she was told or believed or came up to understand
From
that
Alabama.
soul food from Alabama, that soul food was because we basically ate the souls of these animals. We ate the innards, the gizzards, the lungs, the hearts, all that, because that, again, was what we were. I can't honestly say, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. It may just be extreme and gross or, maybe to think about, but it's not wrong. And again, it's about what we could get. And we ate it all. Like, we couldn't waste nothing. We had no leftovers. Right. Well, I mean, and listen, when it comes to those type things for us, when you know better, you do better. So I've never eaten chitlins because my mom didn't eat chitlins. Like, listen, that's not for us. I'm like, okay, but my grandmother did.
What do you cook at home, Ture?
Oh man, I'm a big. My lady doesn't eat red meat or she doesn't eat red meat or pork, so that pretty much means I don't get any red meat or pork. So a lot of seafood, a lot of salmon, a lot of turkey-based products, chicken-based products. So at home I love Mexican, so it's a lot of fajitas jump off in my house all the time. I do salmon, seafood. I do a great stuffed salmon. I'm pretty good in the kitchen. I'm not no slouch. Like I ain't on their level. My knife skills ain't up like theirs. I cut myself a couple times. So, but I'm just amazed at these brothers going into making dishes that they didn't know that they were going to make previous.
Yes.
Now that's like I don't say I'm a chef. I say I can cook. I can cook what I like. Like if I like it, I can cook it. Chefs can cook anything, and this is amazing to watch them come together. Now I'm gonna have to give it up to her. I had to tell them. Chef Rome, did they see?
Talking shit.
No, I'm saying I walked in talking. That's what I do.
First thing he said,
It better be good.
better not be no good.
But what I'm saying is, compared to your competitors, did they see what you did with your duck?
No.
I don't think
I don't
they see
give a
that.
damn what he did
Bro,
with
he
that.
cubed that thing. He cubed his duck. Yes, man. That's there. Listen.
Let's actually let's get a little update. Chef Ricky, what do you got going down here, sir?
I got some caramelized onions
Ooh, okay.
over there smelling. That's that smell, y'all.
That's right there behind you, Jay. Right
It
there
ain't that
behind you.
cube duck that he got over
That
there.
cube
It's
duck.
onions.
Okay.
Then I made a nice. You know what? I can't tell y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I got the competitors.
Chef Rick, be quiet with his.
yeah, Chef
But look, I will say this. I have a stock that I made out of that shrimp.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Concoction. And then I have some caramelized onions, and the rest will be for the judges to find out.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on a seafood shrimp cream sauce.
Okay.
I'm gonna saute,
Seafood, shrimp cream
slice and saute this duck. Make it come out. Bah!
What are you doing with the pomegranate there, Chef?
I'm gonna make a sauce that's gonna also go with the duck.
Oh, okay. And Chef Rome, you're doing the most over there. What's going on? What are you doing?
Just doing the most.
A duck stir fry.
Told y'all about to be dope.
A duck stir fry. And Chef, how are you using that shrimp paste?
So I'm using it because, kind of like what Rick said, we're using it as a base. So since it's as salty as it is, I'm not adding salt in anything else because
Got it.
that's gonna carry the whole dish with salt.
Got it.
So basically, we say you're doing a duck stir fry.
Duck stir fry.
The shrimp paste is in the rice. So when he tops I saw it come together. I ain't even want to tell y'all what's going on up here, but that's gonna be dope. It's all gonna be dope because I get to taste it. Where's mine?
They said these aren't shots. These are to cook with, you alcoholic.
Oh.
Knock it off. 10:15. Where's my shot of bourbon? All right. Damn.
You know, I thought I was like, oh, it's time to celebrate. Show ain't even over.
So a shot of bourbon for each chef. They said it was to cook with,
They
but
need
we'll
that.
see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I
how
don't.
it goes.
Some tell me Chef Rick gonna use his differently.
I can't
Hold on,
promise-
wait.
I can't promise you what's gonna happen to whatever I don't use.
Right. You might have some leftovers.
But here's the thing. Because I'm drinking it while I'm cooking it, I'm cooking with it, right?
Right. He did use it.
My grandmother used to say that. I always cook with wine. Sometimes it makes it into the recipe. Let's start with you, Chef Rome. Tell us a little bit about your background, your education in the culinary world.
So I got my start in the U.S. Army. Got some vets out here. Y'all know how it is on them cold winter nights. So I got my start in the U.S. Army. I went in as a cook. Came out as a chef. He told me to be all you can be, so I said, all right, I'm just going to become a chef. So I got my certification in 1988, probably before most of y'all was born.
Chef,
Judges.
Chef, there's people in this room with underwear older than you.
I hope they ain't got them on now.
As expensive as bag fees are, they damn well do. What are you talking about?
One of my favorites is going down over there. Some fingerling potatoes. I saw the
Yeah.
slice. I love those.
Can we get a time check?
We are at. You got about. Oh, yes.
When
Captain
it's
is the
done.
timekeeper. 23 minutes left. 23 minutes remaining.
Heard.
Chef Dre, tell us a little about your background. How'd you become a chef, sir?
You know, I started cooking out of necessity. I went to college in 1993. Went to the cafeteria one time. They had red beans and rice on the menu. I got excited. I'm in Missouri. I don't know if you're from Missouri or not, but you understand what I mean, right? So I'm thinking, I'm excited. Freshman in college, 8.5 hours away from home. I'm thinking I'm gonna give me some red beans and rice. I walked in there, they had tomatoes in my red beans and rice. I just walked out. I said, I can't do this, right? I called my mom, I said, Mom, how you cook red beans and rice? All my mom could tell me is what go in it and what it's supposed to taste like. I had to figure out everything, figure out the seasonings and stuff. So that's back in 93, 94. So we fast forward. Didn't really think about cooking. Matter of fact, my best friend was the person that always cooked. He went to culinary school and everything, right? Fast forward, 2011, my best friend calls me, says like, well, we've been talking about doing a business together. Let's do this Houston International Food Festival. We go there, we do catfish, we do red beans and rice, we do jambalaya, we crush it. I say, damn it, I could do this myself. So about 2011, I went back home, started a business, met this guy, and bought some equipment from him actually. He calls me and he said, well, come work with me for a minute. I'll rent the equipment back from you. We have this job in Raleigh, North Carolina. I go do that. Had never really talked to him a whole lot. He didn't know me from Adam. Had a great experience from there. And it's just been ongoing from there. So since about 2011, since then, I've traveled the world. I've cooked for dignitaries, celebrities, and just everybody that just loves food. So that's my background, and it's continued.
Work it out indeed.
Elegant. Chef Ricky, tell us a little about your background and how you became a chef, sir.
Man, I can't follow a story like that. So it started at a young age. I started cooking at 11 years old. Me and my brother, we came home. We were hungry. My mom had a steak in the refrigerator. I cooked it. Can't say that she was happy I ate her steak, but she was happy I didn't burn the place down.
You using this? You using this?
And it's been history ever since.
And you have a pretty cool, you cook for and are hired by a lot of people to come in and do some very cool stuff. You want to share a little bit about who you work with and for as a chef? Yeah, it's getting smoky up here.
Yeah.
You're murdering that duck.
Yeah. That's a hard sear.
It is a hard sear, but it's gonna be a delicious taste.
I see you putting it, man. It look like it's grabbing your basted. I don't want to give away all the secrets and nothing like that. Not that I know nothing, but.
So just to jump back to that.
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk to y'all, okay? Because this mic is a little close to my mouth. It keeps going in.
We'll do it like this.
My mouth.
He got a big enough mouth by itself, so I don't need no help.
Thank you very much. So I've been tasked when I moved down to Georgia to take over a kitchen for the Atlanta Hawks. For the Atlanta Hawks, right before COVID ended, they put us out. And joined forces with my brothers again, and it's been only popping since then. So COVID was a blessing for us. You know, I hate that COVID happened to a lot of people because it impacted a lot of families and a lot of people around the world. But, you know, we're all still here. We're going to enjoy this time right now. So let me get back to this.
Fantastic.
Hey, Chef Rick, you have a pretty cool background. I mean, you've been a personal and private chef for a lot of big names. Tell us a little bit about your celebrity world.
So I've been a personal chef with Shaquille O'Neal. Y'all heard of him? Yeah? We did the second inauguration for number 44. Guess you heard of him.
I know you didn't do 45. I hope you turned that shit down.
Don't tell me you're soul food.
So let me tell you about my experience with 45. I was Shaquille O'Neal's chef at the time. And with him, with working for Shaq, you never know who's coming to the house. It could be Jay-Z one day, Diddy the next, and then Donald Trump. Pre-president Donald Trump. So we stood in the kitchen talking for about 20 minutes, and he's, you know, I'm asking him, you want to taste? He's like, no, I'm okay, I just want to watch, you know. So finally, the guys just start talking like anybody else, and he's like, funny. And I said to myself when he became president, I'm like, yo, now I remember this Trump. I'm seeing this, I don't know who the hell this is. Just an entirely different person. And I was like, well, man, you never know. So anyway, that's my experience with Donald Trump. I did not go to the White House when he came. So anyway, that's it.
You cook for a lot of different athletes, though, too. You got a whole laundry list of
Oh, yeah.
folks you were chef for.
25 years of working with NBA players. Let me get some of that boiling water. Where's it? Y'all used all the boiling water? Oh, yeah.
Listen, that's
Now,
Gary.
last time I tried.
See how they do?
If they hit you with the, oh, you needed that?
That was good for 1
They had to-
minute.
they had to
It was
innocent
the water.
Oh, you needed that?
That won't have been there for 20 minutes.
Busy running your mouth
Terrible.
about Shaq.
Wasted 7 minutes on 45 that we didn't have.
You want to tell all your stories?
I ain't got no more
17.
stories. Y'all can make
17 minutes, Chef.
I ain't got
17
no more
minutes.
stories.
17 minutes.
My stuff.
That's long enough to get some water, boy.
17
Will it
minutes.
be a setback, though?
You want water?
Some tell me Chef gonna pull through.
Toure,
That's some
what,
apples over here.
Toure, what are you looking for from these three chefs with their items today? As a judge, what are you looking for?
I like flavor.
Oh,
You know,
flavor.
so I like flavor, whether it be spicy, you know, not hot, just for flavor. And you're smelling so many wonderful flavors up here, so I know the chefs will come with that. So yeah, as a judge, I like flavor and taste and how they're gonna match this shrimp. I want to taste that. I
Will
want
you, will you do me a kindness and go down there with the other judges? Let's find out what the other two judges
Cool.
are. Angela, what are you looking for from today's chefs?
Like Dre, I love flavor. I love spicy. It can be really spicy for me. I'm good with it. Can I admit that I'm pescatarian?
You can
of the
admit that.
bunch? So,
Nobody thought I was the captain, so.
Oh,
yeah.
they knew. So I'm just looking for some really good tastes.
Gotcha.
And you know, the last couple days, it's been so amazing. Just
Yeah.
every time we get to eat, and so yeah, looking for some really good experience.
Captain, you've traveled the world. What are you hoping to find today from one of these three chefs? What do you want to wow you, sir?
I think I'm interested to see indeed how that shrimp paste is coming into the dishes, because it's an ingredient that is not often used in their kitchen. But the same thing, looking for very flavorful food. The spices, I mean, I've sailed in Asia. I always have to tell them they're mild, because if you tell them spicy there, I'm going to be crying. Because they really like to have spicy food. But it smells great. I mean, the smells that are coming this way are fantastic. And you know, we've tasted some of your food in the last, couple of days, and it's fantastic cooks that we have on board. So if you ever look for a job, then let me know. Yeah?
Yeah, I have a feeling you'd be slightly wasted on a regular cruise.
Thank you, Captain.
Just slightly.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you very much, judges. All right, about 15 minutes, chefs. You got about 15 minutes until go time. And we will pull, at 15 minutes, we're going to pull the plug on you.
Pull it.
Yeah.
It better be, y'all gotta plate it too, like it's supposed to
There's
be plated.
plating. We got to get to the end where Ray and I are nervous.
Yep.
Come on, plate it.
Plate it, put it up. 10.
Man, don't do that, man.
Judges, step away. No, I'm sorry. Chef, step away.
Hands up.
This looks good, man. This looks real good.
It's
okay.
really,
Okay.
something that's become kind of fascinating. Go ahead. You said that.
No. What do we got going on? What do we do?
What are you doing, Dre?
What do we do, Chef Dre?
Look,
What do
I
we
got
do?
a duck fat butter in a Cajun seasoning. I'm searing these off. I have some peppers, some red peppers and some green peppers in there for some flavor and some color. And we're going to see what that come up with.
Yeah, it
right?
looks very tasty.
Chef Dre heard that everyone's looking for taste memo.
Yes, sir. Chef, I thought you jumped out on
that
it.
green bottle in my hand with that.
I thought you jumped out on him, Chef Ron, but they starting to pull back on you, man. This is looking good, tasty, colorful, flavorful. My man over here got fruit.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
not the pomegranate. We got some oranges and apples. What are we doing with that? Are we going to do with the pomegranate with that?
Yeah, you know, you need something for that pomegranate to blend in. It's probably giving these guys some ideas, you know, as I speak. But
Again, you ain't created nothing you said.
Chef Dre, tell everybody what you just grabbed there.
This is a dragon fruit. So we're going to do something with this.
That looks weird. You know, I ain't all for the weird fruits.
There's oranges and apples up here. He's like, give me the dragon fruit.
Right. Give me an orange.
It's damp, but if you want to pass it around, folks, you can. It's a little damp. Be careful, but you want to get it.
Look at that Soul Train crew giving Nature Channel vibe.
Yeah. If you look closely, the dragon fruit.
Who wants to hold it?
When they bring out that big
I
ass
don't think they
steak.
call it dragon fruit. It's a dragon in there. The dragon pop out there, y'all go, oh my God.
Is that the Game of Thrones eggs?
Right, it's an egg. It's not
What do we
fruit.
see?
It's an angry dragon somewhere around here. Y'all keep eating his eggs.
It's an angry dragon.
Somewhere, there's an angry dragon like, yo, this is ridiculous.
Puff is pissed. That's all we got.
Remember Puff? That was such a drug commercial.
Oh, dude.
Puff the Magic Dragon. Nobody caught that? You was watching this as a kid, like, I want to be like Puff.
Some of us ended up like Puff.
Like that.
Oh my
You should be
goodness.
inside of 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
so if you all want to see what the inside of a dragon fruit looks like, Chef Dre is gonna hold that up for you all.
I got you.
If y'all look on the monitors, you can see Chef Dre cutting.
We're going to tell him to stop coming over here.
I think what's funny is,
Hold it
yeah.
up for him,
Exactly.
man. Come on, hold it
Trying
up.
to take up my time.
Chef Rick, you heard me say there's 12 minutes, and he's like, Dre, go ahead and walk around and show them what you got
There
going
you go.
on.
I don't need to hold it
Just-
up. They can
Just walk
see.
around.
Yes, Chef, they have your cutting board on the monitor. Don't let them slow you down,
Hey,
brother.
come on now.
The master of
It's
tricks
called
here.
strategies.
No wonder Ricky has the belt.
Right.
I know, that's why they're on the side.
They
They're
can't see
tough.
your dragon
They're
fruit.
tough.
Hold it up.
We'll show
Them the dragon
We'll show them
fruit.
to
Stop
you.
trying to interrupt me.
We'll show.
She said, we can't see
Hey.
the monitors.
Too right.
Like she can't get up and look at it.
I did not say that. That was not my microphone.
Like the chef's got to move the monitors for you to see them. We can't. I'm just saying. You can see the monitors if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can't see the monitors. But if you really want to come up here and see it, you can come stand here and see how the dragon feels.
The inside of it kind of has
They
a white
can't move, is
speckled.
what I'm saying.
The inside of it's just like a white speckled kind of fleshy looking thing. I don't know.
Looks like an egg to me.
Anybody want up close?
What's dragon fruit? What's the taste of a dragon fruit compared to, Jay? You think you know? Have you had dragon fruit?
I have. It's actually depends on the ripeness. Please correct me, chefs, but it's not the most vibrant of flavors.
Okay.
It's kind of a. It's not muted. I don't know, Chef Dre. Please describe it. I'm using all the wrong words.
Well, it's not going to give you overly
That's
sweet.
what it
Yeah,
looks
it's
like.
not vibrant. It's not a big
It's
flavor.
not a big
I'll get that,
robust
I'll get
flavor,
that.
but in combination with other fruits, it can be that
So
sort
it's
of.
like peel.
So you would use it kind of as a vehicle for other fruits to kind of combine with, and
Like
it's got a
kiwi
good look.
Yeah, I would like kiwi would go well with it.
Okay.
But kiwi is going to give you a little more flavor.
Kiwi is I like kiwi fruit. Yeah, kiwi's good, but you got make sure you take that skin off.
Who's eating the skin of a kiwi?
I'm just saying, a lot of people don't know how to eat the fruit.
You eat the skin on kiwis?
See? It's always
Like
something.
intentionally or accidentally? Like you do it. All right.
You mean to?
She's about to throw the dragon
And
fruit.
look, and she had
wound up.
She right. She was like, don't you throw that, man.
There's lights in her eyes. Too ready to light up.
Lights in my eyes. Anybody else want to hang out with the dragon cave?
9 minutes. 9 minutes, chefs. 9 minutes.
Feels like it.
We are getting close. Oh, thank you very much for not putting on it. Anybody else want a dragon egg? You good? All right. Chef Rick? No. Chef Rome, you're real serious over there. You're real serious. What?
I don't play about my battles.
What?
Yeah, he got quiet on y'all.
Yeah, Chef Rome's been
Well,
quiet.
oh, Chef Rome's already plating.
Oh.
That's why he quiet on y'all. Chef Rome's already plating up.
It's really interesting as what over the past. Do you really think
I like potatoes, man.
I see.
It's
Switch
nice
the
potato
sides.
action.
You on the potato side is bad for both of us. Go over the other side. That's beautiful. Yeah, that is beautiful. Over the past 15 years, it's been really interesting because, as everyone knows, it's been the emergence of us as humans becoming judges of things we're really not qualified to judge, but we're judging, right? There's all the talent shows, the Dancing with the Stars, America's Got Talents, and all those. And then there's all the cooking channels.
Yeah.
So it's been really fascinating as someone that's in entertainment, and I don't know if you're experiencing this, but I do host cooking shows and things like that around the world when I get called in to do them. And there is a more educated audience than there's ever been, ever. We know terms and phrases and types of cooking and types of cuts. And, oh, this is this kind of knife cut, and this is, it's unbelievable. And not just chefs anymore, but, and I don't mean this rudely, but I mean regular people. Like, folks, I'm not a chef, but I now feel qualified at times to go, oh, well, this is an interesting technique. I have no business saying that.
Well, we all eat, and you're absolutely right. The last 15 years have been the emergence of so much judging, but it also comes down to we've all, in the last couple of years, 3-4 years, been in the house more, cooking more.
That's true.
Went to YouTube University, so there's no many things. No, I'm serious. Like if there's something you want to know how to do, a lot of us have just gone and found out, right?
Anything.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you can replace a heart valve.
Oh yeah, man, I know how to listen. You need surgery? Come out there.
Hang on, YouTube.
But I say that to say, when it comes to cooking, I think it comes to just the commonality of people want to know. People know how things are supposed to taste, or they know what good food tastes like.
Yes.
So the process of getting there is probably interesting to all of us, you know, and being there for it, we want to be there.
What is your favorite type of worldly cuisine? What's your favorite dish?
Oh,
One of. Doesn't have to be your favorite.
tacos.
Tacos.
Tacos. I love tacos.
Taco guy.
I'm a taco guy.
Any specific kind of taco or just tacos?
Crunchy beef tacos.
That's very Taco Bell specific.
Right. I mean, not from Taco Bell. But
Yeah, right.
yeah. Like I like don't get me wrong because you can't get that. It's
Time
like
check,
most of the time
please. Time check.
Yeah.
you go to Mexican spot.
Time check, Mr. Stribley. 6
6:30.
minutes.
6 minutes, 30 seconds.
6.5
6:30, 6:29.
All right.
6:28.
So now it gets to the fun part. Chef Ricky's got the plates out. Chef Dre's got plates out. Chef Rome is.
Chef Rome is plating
You've been
up.
plating for 10 minutes.
Yeah, looks pretty.
So,
Pretty.
talk to us a little bit about something. Any of the three chefs, whoever has a moment in their brain to think about it, talk to us about eating with your eyes, because that's become more and more as well. And not that it's not always been a thing, but us as regular folks now, I feel like are very cognizant of eating with our eyes.
I could say that, especially from an African American standpoint, we probably eat with our eyes more than anyone. And we automatically, like most people, will judge with our eyes faster than anyone. If it don't look right, we never gonna be able to tell you how it tastes. Am I wrong?
That's first.
Never gonna be able to tell you how it tastes. And listen, so eating with the eyes, I mean, that's first and foremost. It has to be, you know, the last time you asked me a question, I almost burned something.
Keep talking, keep talking.
5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. I guess I asked that partially because it's no longer just, if you're in a battle between three chefs, you're not just trying to make a good meal, you also have to make something presentable that looks right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you may be adding things like Chef Ricky down there, dicing up different colors of fruits and things to make his dish look a certain way. That's a consideration now. Chef Dre, I see you peeling some carrots. What's the proper term for that?
Peeling some
Peeling some
carrots.
carrots.
I want to say, you might know something I don't know. I'm just saying.
That to stretch my culinary prowess up here.
Jason, it would be interesting to know if there's anyone in the audience, any of you guys, is anyone here that is a cook or a chef?
Oh, great question.
Who cooks or is a chef at home? Do you guys have a business where you cater? Is anyone here of that nature? Ma'am?
Oh, one back there, yeah.
Where at?
Where are you at? California. You also do international culinary groups. Is that very cool? Very, very cool. Yeah, very cool. Well, let's ask a follow-up question to that. How many of you, even if you don't do it professionally, how many of you take a lot of pride in what you do in your own home as a cook or a chef? Yeah.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
Let me be
4 minutes, chefs.
4 minutes, fellas. More specific. Who's assigned, you know how we are. Who's assigned the dish when we have get-togethers? What you got, Bray? So they
All the
okay, so you're a baker. They said you. And what's your name, man? Deborah. So they like call Deborah up for the pies and the cakes. Oh, cool.
On Facebook.
Who has a dish that you're tasked to bring to an event, man? Oh, you make good potato salad? We got potatoes and mayonnaise on this boat. We gonna figure it out. Ma'am in the back with the blonde hair.
Red rice, potato salad, collard greens.
So we just come over now.
Did you know?
It's like 4 dishes that you both bring.
On the first day of this cruise, this is not a joke, this is a number that was actually given to me by Food and Beverage. On the first day, as a testament to the talent of these three chefs, 550 pounds of collard greens were consumed. One day.
3 minutes, fellas.
1 day.
3 minutes, chefs. Who else makes the dish fantastically? Well, listen, you've been nominated, so ma'am, I have to ask, what do you make? Well, you tell us. Oh, she makes a good gumbo. Chef, Dre. She said Louisiana crab style gumbo, like her joint had a whole name.
Like her thing, the whole name.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
She just made that up just now.
No, she didn't make nothing up. Dre, I gotta give her, it's official because she ain't say nothing. Her husband did say, listen, it's
He must know that.
right here, right.
2 minutes.
Ma'am,
Punch bowl cake.
punch bowl cake. Is
The heck
it
is that?
spiked?
It's
What
good.
is it?
It's good. It's
Delicious.
I don't know.
It's,
Look, and I'm about to be able to pull off this. You don't know because you white.
That's exactly
I don't know.
I knew you were about to do that. You were about to listen, son, you wouldn't
I
understand.
like. You my brother. I ain't even gonna do that. I don't know either, Jim. What is punch bowl cake?
my punch bowl cake consists of Cool Whip quite naturally, strawberries, bananas, pineapples, and a homemade pound cake.
Oh.
But you have to layer it.
You have to layer.
properly.
Look, I hear what you're saying, but I'm getting a whole blow by blow over here. You gotta layer it.
But I gotta give you the kicker. The secret is you gotta
It's getting
put
serious
the,
up here.
You gotta put the pudding, you know the powder pudding?
The whole recipe.
Layer it real
Don't give
thin.
them the secret, sweetheart.
No, I'm just it's a good dish to bring
That's what's up.
it's a good dish to bring to cookout.
Punch
Good,
cake.
good cookout.
Punch bowl cake.
Punch bowl cake.
Don't short it.
You should be inside of
2 minutes. Inside 2 minutes.
2 minutes. One last dish. I'm gonna go all the way
About
to
a
the
minute and a
back.
half. About a
Young
minute
lady,
and a half.
what do you make?
Just cook the whole meal.
1 minute. 1 minute, chefs.
And the lady behind you, what do you make well?
Where's she at?
Where Grand Dre.
I'm coming to see you tomorrow.
Hey, look, you got to have a couple dollars because oxtails expensive. We are
45
seconds.
45 seconds, chefs. 45 seconds.
Coming in for a landing jump.
I know, let's go. Ooh,
45
Chef's got his
seconds.
fingers right in the pan. I hope you washed before this. Oh, Chef Dre. Okay. Ooh.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. It's plate time.
Let's go. We got
What you shaking for? I know
30
you been up there.
seconds.
This is what you've been doing all morning.
22
go.
seconds. 22
Look,
seconds.
Chef Dre's so cool. He curling the carrots on. He curling. Curling
That's
carrots.
how you know you're ahead of time.
I'm gonna eat it anyway. You ain't gotta curl it up.
All right. Count it down with me. We got 10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chef, step away. Step away. Step away.
Back up. Knock it off. Hands up, Dre. Come on, get the bourbon. Get the bourbon. Oh my goodness. Before we even do anything to finish this up, do me a favor. All three chefs are absolutely fantastic. I want that one. If you want to get a picture right now with all three chefs up there with their celebratory iced tea,
We'll go to the front. We'll go to the front.
so bring your, let's go ahead and come out to the front. Yeah, let's go ahead and come out to the front, and I will shift the plates while you three tell us a little bit about what you just did. Come on out here. Let's get the pictures first. We'll all be hard. Go ahead.
Just bring one of your plates.
Yeah, take one. Take one plate. Take one plate, and we'll move the other two here in a moment.
I'm right.
Stop messing with it, Drake. Dre's over here cleaning it up.
Hey, it was a little piece of pepper. It was right there. I had to get it.
All right, let's start down at this end with Chef Rome. Chef Rome, what did you prepare?
So I did a play on sushi with the rice. I purposely let the rice get a little gummy with the shrimp, the salty shrimp, just so that can be not only the color that you're gonna get, which is red tint, but that's gonna be the base of my sauce. I told you earlier I was gonna do a duck stir fry, so I use red and green bell pepper, these asparagus. I chopped the duck up because duck can become really chewy.
Yes, it can.
Right, so I wanted it in a way that could cook really fast, but I could take it off and let the rest of the temperature carry it over. With the pomegranate, I took and made a pomegranate soy sauce. Okay, there you go.
The two rays I gave you. I heard it. Let's go.
I did a pomegranate soy sauce. Pomegranate soy sauce. The seeds are on top as part of the garnish, and I took that bourbon that we were able to get, and reduce that down with the pomegranate juice and brown sugar. So you get the salty, the sweet, and the crunch from the asparagus.
Okay, so let's take some. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take some bites there. Yeah, take some bites, chefs. And remember, you can comment on it, but do not give us your final judgment. Clean it. Two rays cleaning the palate. Two rays cleaning the palate. Yeah, if the microphone's in the middle, if anyone wants to talk us through while they're taking a taste. Captain or Angela, what are you guys seeing there? Woo! She says.
I said, oh my goodness. That is so good. That is so good. It's flavorful. But the first thing that hits you is the presentation. I don't know if you can see, if you got a chance to see
We'll show
the
it. We'll
dish.
show it. Two Ray, put your fork down.
They're going to show it. But you know how when you go to a restaurant and it looks good, it smells good, and it tastes good.
Two Ray, you can eat off of Angela.
It's wonderful. Very flavorful.
He's gonna come back here with you.
The duck
The
is on
rice
the
is
side
the-
because they said one of the judges is pescatarian.
Yeah.
So the duck is on the side and not tossed.
Oh.
Appreciate that. And just have to have a duck.
No,
But
waiting.
the very flavorful. The rice
He's
is
trying to get that extra
fantastic.
plus.
The veggies on top are great, and then that shrimp is in that rice, and it's a hint. Not much of it, but you taste it, and it tastes good. Well done. Well
That was
done.
beautiful. Now, as our judges take their tastes, remember.
I'm sorry, Jay. We didn't hear from the guy that pretty much makes it possible. The captain.
Oh, absolutely.
Captain does have an opinion.
Captain, get in there.
I always look first for presentation. Because if
Ooh.
the presentation is good, the food already tastes good. It has a big influence. Presentation is fantastic. And the texture of the rice when you get it is really nice. It has a very nice texture to it. And indeed, that shrimp paste, you can taste it, but it's not overpowering. It's just a nice flavor in the whole dish. So it's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Captain, would you put it on your ship menu, Captain? Would you carry this on your ship menu?
Could you cook this in the dining room? We have about 19 other people visiting tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my God, that smells
With the staff that we've been working with, absolutely.
Oh, that smells good.
Shout out to Chef Pablo, Chef Noel, Chef Raul. Did I say it right? All right, my man from Pinnacle. All the staff in the kitchen has been amazing, amazing this weekend. We couldn't have pulled this out. I mean, it's 3 of us and over 2,000 of you all. And if it wasn't for that amazing kitchen staff and the staff of Star Vista making sure that we have everything that we need, listen, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you all so much. Janine, Renee, all of you all.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Chef, and Chef. This boat has been rocking.
He got a whole song he created. He got the whole kitchen staff singing this song.
I'll be performing later on tonight at Big
Open it up for me.
By himself. Yeah.
Jay, you want me to get the next dish?
Go
or you
ahead,
wanna
go
wait?
ahead, go ahead. I'll finish the round with this one and then we'll go to yours. Go ahead.
Let me
Thank
get this
you.
next dish. Chef Dre.
Chef Dre.
I'm sorry.
Next,
Who's
next.
next? I thought Chef Dre was in the middle. You must have moved.
Call my name.
Yes, Chef Dre.
See, that's what he get for wanting the spotlight. See, he want to perform tonight. He want to perform this morning. We're going to leave him alone. So, what I prepared today is a simple version. I'm a cream pasta type of person. My family is as well. So I have a cream pasta, a lot of flavor in there, a lot of butters in there. You know, we got to have our butter in there. A lot of butters in there also with the salted seafood, right? And then you have some peppers and onions, and I finished it off with some curls of carrots with that. And also what you have next to that is a fruit salad, but it's a dragon fruit salad, threw some mandarins in there as well, and some pomegranates. Try to hit you from all regions with the simple fruit salad. All right?
Ooh.
And then hold up before we finish.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have a duck that's thinly sliced and then it's seared in duck fat. Also butter with a little bit of Cajun seasoning as well. So
This is
hope
for
you
the-
enjoy. Thank
This
you.
is for the fruit
I'm just
punch.
letting everybody breathe on it before you get it. So.
This is for the cake joke, huh?
Yes. Well, as they're not eating the whole plate, so as they kind of take a couple bites, I'll put it up here at the end so we can look at it. Just because I don't want to leave anybody out. I feel kind of bad just making the rounds. I know some folks are in the middle. So, what are we tasting? What are we tasting, friends? Ooh. Go ahead.
Pasta's, you know, an excellent chicken. Well, not so much chicken. It's excellent cheese and
Chicken.
butter, garlic. The pasta alone. And you have this grilled duck on top of it, making it like almost like a chicken Alfredo situation. But it's so more. It's rich. Like
Somebody
this
would call it a
rich.
duck Alfredo.
Right.
Why you keep saying chicken?
And then you got.
Because Chef Dre slid an extra ingredient in
We're
there.
going to talk about that in a second.
Because
So,
you know everybody say it tastes like chicken, so
Rich. Like when you
take
first
my
bite into it, it has one flavor, but then it's seasoned well, and the duck. I'm telling you, it's doing its own thing with this pasta and blending. It's blending so well. Like it's good, man. And I'm not the Alfredo dude. This is an excellent dish. Well done. Chef.
I appreciate it. I'm going to say one thing that he said. He said cheeses, right? No cheese in that. But that cream is reduced down, is seasoned well enough to make it seem like it had cheese.
Chef Dre's been quiet. Now he's just flexing in front of everybody. I know he said cheese, but
You know what? I have
Yeah,
to.
Dre down to
I have to agree, though. It does give you the taste of just a really smooth cheese, wonderful flavor. As soon as I tasted the pasta, it just tasted like comfort food. You know,
That's
you
it.
take a bite and you're like, oh yeah, it's not too The seasoning is not too much, it's not, and it's enough, so it's a perfect balance. The dragon fruit, I like what you did with the dragon fruit, which was totally unexpected. You know, to see that on the side, just, yeah, great job.
Usually you don't see the judge eat the whole plate too, Ray. Slow down. You got another. Good God, man. Eating dinner for breakfast. Slow down, bro. There's another dish coming. Don't make me show people your plate again. Goodness. Angela, just cut it. Get in. Yeah. Captain.
I think if we're done here, we don't need to go to the vino anymore.
Yeah,
For lunch,
we're good.
we're having our meals right here. It's well done. It's indeed. I have to share my thoughts indeed with the other judges. And I like pasta al dente, and it really is cooked exactly to the right timing. It's not too hard. It's not too soft. It's right there where you want it to be. And with that, I even wonder where the shrimp paste went, because you don't even taste it at all. I mean, when I smelled it, you definitely don't taste it in here. Or it is in here, but you don't notice with the smell that you have. Really, is it in here?
If indeed it is in there. So,
It's in there.
with the cheese.
It's the color. It's in there. Yeah, exactly.
And then the fruits that are next to it just gives you that sweetness to it, but then when you go back into the pasta, it just has a nice balance of sweet back to the pasta again. Well done, great dish.
Thank you, guys. Beautiful.
I'd like to change my comments to what the captain said. Captain was more eloquent.
All right, Chef Ricky.
So I have 4 plates.
Ooh.
And the reason I made 4 plates is because our guest judge is a pescatarian, but I didn't want to leave the duck breast off the plate. All right, it's a chop competition. Everything has to be on everybody's plate. So I made it an extra plate, and I put a little crostini that was toasted in some herb butter. So that'll be the first plate for you, and then the next one will be coming right after.
That was smart.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, man, I try sometimes.
Don't tell him.
Yeah,
He thinks he's smart. Don't tell him.
One of the jealous now. That's good.
So what I did was I made a stock out of the shrimp paste with some herbs, onions, some dried fruits, some apricots, as well as some duck fat, right? Because we have duck on the dish. I wanted to make sure duck was implemented in the stock. And I braised the potatoes, the fingerling potatoes, in that stock. So you have that shrimp flavor, the duck, and everything else, and the herbs all in that stock. The duck, I just did it Cajun seasoning, seared on both sides, finished in the oven, lightly seasoned. That way you can mix it in with your potatoes, and it all comes together. And I've been so inspired on this cruise by the culinary that I've come in contact with. I even took a riff off of one of Chef Pablo's dishes. And I made a slight fruit salad with the pomegranate. So the apples, the oranges, a couple of apricots, fresh apricots, and mixed it all together with some citrus and some herbs, and voila.
There's something else in that fruit salad, Jeff. What's in it? Where's that spice coming from?
Okay, so
It's tasty, sir, but it's definitely, it's not just old fruit salad. What is that spice?
So because, a dish is not complete until you round it off, right? So I used the duck fat in the stock. I cooked the potatoes in that duck fat. I used Cajun on the duck, so I put a little Cajun in the fruit salad.
Man,
That way it ties everything together.
it definitely does, chef. So straight to your dish, the fingerling potatoes with the shrimp paste, it gives it such a flavor grounding that it just the shrimp, the potatoes have like their own separate flavor from this duck that you have well done. Like delicate roast beef, man. It's like a delicate steak. That's what this duck tastes like. It's cooked that way.
Chicken, steak, man. This is delicious.
It's like
So every
duck
protein
has
buffers
the way you
up.
sliced it, the way you sliced it and cooked it, and then presented it, we get the cross section of that whole breast, and then it just tastes like it's light, but it's so rich. Great job, man. Like y'all made this pop. Y'all did that. Y'all did that.
And the duck is cooked to a perfect medium rare. I know a lot of people that have, yes, I know a lot of people that are not familiar with duck. You know, you want to treat it like a chicken, but once you treat it like a chicken, it's a wrap. That duck will be the chewiest piece of leather you've ever eaten.
Exactly.
Right, so you want to go medium rare, that way it cuts like my wonderful judge.
Why you calling him your judge? Why you calling him your judge? You done stole from Chef Pablo, now you got you a judge. I just want to understand what I'm dealing with here.
Sounds like a pattern to me.
If I see some money sliding hands, it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions in the city. Man overboard.
I got your cash.
If I hear that dollar sign, it's gonna be a problem.
Well, nonetheless, one of our traditions as a team, after we do something like this, we always take a toast. So this toast is a Soul Train cruise.
Hey, cheers! Yeah!
Only slightly early. There's 2 judges left, but I appreciate that.
But you know what?
No, he got it. He only had one.
Oh, that's all you want. One judge.
I have to compliment you on just the way that you blended the potatoes, the caramelized onions, and the way you seasoned everything. It's so wonderful. There are a lot of people who have, different food, food-specific things that they eat. Being a pescatarian, it's nice to have it separate from everything else, and that gives me the opportunity to really enjoy the rest of the meal. It's so good. I love the way you've seasoned it and the texture of the vegetables.
Thank you, Capitan.
Yeah, it's perfect with the seasoning, especially, my other judges said it already, the potatoes, how it is all combined together, and with the fruit salad. That the fruits indeed, they have that cayenne kick to it, and it's really nice because that indeed brings it all together in this one dish. The duck is cooked medium rare, and like everybody said, it is perfect to cut indeed. It slices just right through there, and it's easy to cut and to eat, and it tastes really good, not leathery as you would do indeed what you said with chicken. I'm glad that you have the bourbons in your hand and that you didn't use it for the cooking, because I have to drive later. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, you 3, do me a favor while we kind of banter up here. You 3 put your heads together and decide dish 1, dish 2, or dish 3. Now, there's pride on the line, so give me the microphone. Give me the microphone for a minute, just because I don't want anybody over here. And squeeze in, because there's people sneaking up. Dre wants to give me the microphone.
Chef Dre gave me $20.
I'm sorry.
Turn it off. We mentioned
Turn the mic off, man. Turn the mic off.
So I know you already did it. But this is a great opportunity for us to say thank you very, very much. This is our 10th anniversary of the Soul Train Cruise, which makes it, every cruise is special. Every time we do Soul Train is special. But whenever you hit milestones, all of us reach to make it, trying to do a little bit more. And we've had phenomenal entertainment throughout all the years. We've had great ships, we've had great ship teams and ship staff that help us and do all the things it requires to make this cruise successful. What we've never had is what you 3 bring. We've never had this, and this is unique, it's special, and allow all of us to speak to this entire ship and we say, thank you. Help me thank these 3 world-class gentlemen. Bring them back!
Oh, that's the best compliment right there, Chef.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow. That's the greatest compliment all week right there. Thank you all.
That's the comment you hope for, right?
I'm humble. Believe me, I'm humble.
Looks
Thank
like the
y'all.
judges are pretty close.
Hey, so look, I know everybody's trying to be formal, but I want all y'all to stand up. We're going to come right there. We're going to take a big selfie, all right?
Hang on, before we do.
You might not want to take a selfie yet.
Before we do. You guys work with charity, right?
Yes.
Let's discuss charity real quick.
So my number 1 favorite charity of all time is the I Can Dream Center in Tinley Park, Illinois. My fiance's, it's a school that deals with autism, those who are on the spectrum, and personality disorders. And I'm just grateful and honored that she's here today, and that is my charity. That is my challenge.
Make her stand up. Make her stand up.
Stand up, baby girl.
So look, since wives are standing up, can we just have all three of our
Yes.
wives stand up?
They're right here at the front. We have them down. Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead, stand up.
Jason.
Yes.
They think it's sweet baby, baby.
Angela's husband isn't with us on the screws, but Captain's wife is just back there. So we're good. Everybody.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Looky, look.
And my wife is way back at the window. So my wife is
Tom.
We all got relations here.
You be here, man.
Brittany's hiding in the back.
She back there.
She's back.
Britt.
Yeah, she's back there.
Yeah. This social media influencer, thank you.
Yeah.
I just jumped up overnight.
Quick thing for Jay. The audience asked Angela to explain what a pescatarian is.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Sorry, we
Just
just
real easy, real
glazed over that.
simple, just someone who only eats fish, seafood. And I think it's derived from an Italian word, pesce, which is fish.
Don't look at me. I eat everything.
Oh.
So.
But thanks for asking.
So if your stomach start bubbling from them duck fat potatoes,
That's right. All right. So judges,
I'm gonna push him clean off the stage.
have you guys discussed?
We have.
Okay. So judges have discussed. We'll find out the judges' opinions, and then as soon as we have the judges' opinions, the chefs will come down here and get the world's biggest selfie, or the second biggest selfie after the Grammys. Who wants to do the? Okay. Captain's gonna make this real
El
official.
Capitan.
oh boy.
All right, Captain. You had 3 dishes from 3 world-class chefs. What do we think?
It was a very tough decision. There's 3
You have to
dishes,
say that.
they're different. They are all 3 great chefs. I don't let you go here for Lauderdale, you're going to stay on. You don't know that yet. So you're staying on with the chef. But yeah, we have to choose one winner. So we discussed and we came to the conclusion that it was the dish of Chef Rick.
Chef Rome, congratulations.
So y'all tell me I gotta get this belt up?
Take that belt off. Take the belt off.
Any last words,
Yes, sir.
Chef, for all the folks watching you?
Oh, first of all, these are my brothers.
We used to be brothers.
I travel all over the world with these gentlemen, and I look good because they help me look good. They have my back, I have their back, and we are truly a brotherhood. And to that point, this is the last time that we will battle each other. We decided that yesterday.
Hey, so Dre doesn't get a chance to get the belt.
That's what it was.
Hold on, let's rethink that. One more. Right?
Double or nothing, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Oh,
And you made that deal when you thought you was gonna win. Right?
To make it clear, we didn't ask them to fight each other. They told us they wanted to fight each other. So
That's right.
That's how it started.
This guy.
It's always the older brother.
One more time, I want to say thank you very much for coming and being a part of this. This is fantastic. One more time, help me thank these 3 fantastic chefs. Captain Rick, Angela, and Ture as our judges. I'm Jason, your host. Have a wonderful day.